extra point. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7. Jets, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throw caught left side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now they try the right side here. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
He was
able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down, New York.
They go play action here on 1st down. This throw caught right around the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Josh Lambeau is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, now Brady. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Covered by Dante Jackson.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Henry Ruggs. Incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
In punt formation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 14, Jets 7.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Completes it to Hardman. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 21-yard line.
Brady to throw again. And it's caught. And He's in for a Charger touchdown. Evan Ingram, his third touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives off every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something like there will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Third down.
Gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Jets 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The timeout here is we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's mild. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got the hook up back to Ruggs. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. That's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
His kick is good.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Josh Lambo is set to
a couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brady now on 1st down. It's going to be caught by Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, working down at the 49. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a play fake. Brady. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Ingram, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throw by Brady complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Zane Gonzalez.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level. Because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
At the 40-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Find Metcalf. Get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2. At the 32-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Again, it's Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the road. Jab, jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 7.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Shotgun now for Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Deuces wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this. Goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Now the clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Dante Jet. Jackson picks it.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Brady's pass.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up at the 41. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. The gun. They'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Chargers 42. Jets 28.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Brady finds his tight end Ingram, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. To throw is Brady. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
The 31-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. And he's brought down. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
15 more yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for on first and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. The Chargers, they're able to. But for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerome Baker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throw caught left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
His throw there, incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Brady going to look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady now to throw. This one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Here's Brady to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Jets, 35.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chargers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.